Here's a question that could change everything you believe about money. Why do the rich keep getting richer, while others, who work just as hard, stay stuck in the same place? Is it talent, luck, education, or is it something deeper, something invisible? Welcome to SR Books Insights, where we turn life-changing books into stories you can feel, live, and apply. If you're ready to shift your mindset, hit subscribe and join thousands around the world rewiring the way they think about wealth. Today, we begin Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker, one of the most practical, awakening, and confronting guides ever written about financial success. Take a breath. Let's step into the mind of a millionaire. Harv Eker wasn't born rich. He was born in Toronto, the son of hard-working immigrant parents who ran a small store and taught him that success came from long hours and saving pennies. By his early 20s, he had tried more than a dozen businesses: ice cream parlors, fitness equipment, mail-order companies, each one failing for a different reason. He lived in a small rented room with nothing but a mattress on the floor and a notebook filled with ideas that never worked. One evening, after another business collapse, Harv found himself pacing the streets in frustration. He noticed a mansion with its lights glowing through tall windows. Inside, he saw a family laughing around the dinner table. He thought, "I'm just as smart, just as capable. So what's the difference?" That night, he wrote a single sentence that changed his destiny. Rich people think very differently about money than poor people do. He realized wealth had less to do with outer action and everything to do with inner conditioning, what he later called the money blueprint. Once he rewired his own thinking, he built a chain of fitness stores and became a millionaire in 2.5 years. Then he lost it all and rebuilt it again even faster, proving to himself that mindset creates money, not the other way around. Out of those lessons came this book and the world-famous Millionaire Mind Intensive, an event that Success Resources has carried across continents, touching lives from Singapore to South Africa, from London to Dubai. Harv often says, "Give me 5 minutes and I can predict your financial future for the rest of your life." Because once he hears how you think about money, he already knows what results you're creating. Harv begins the book with a bold truth. Your outer world is simply a reflection of your inner world. Your bank account is a mirror of your beliefs. Your spending habits reflect your sense of worth. Your opportunities, or lack of them, match the temperature of your financial thermostat. Imagine a thermostat set to 20 degrees. If the room gets colder, the heat kicks in. If the room warms up, the air conditioner cools it down. Either way, the temperature returns to 20. That's how your subconscious mind handles money. If your internal set point is comfortable struggle, no matter how much you earn, you'll find ways to return to that comfort zone through overspending, fear, or missed opportunities. You can have a world-class strategy, Harv writes, but if your blueprint isn't set for success, you'll sabotage yourself every time. Let's make that real. Story: James the Architect. James, a talented architect, earned 6-figure bonuses, yet ended every year in debt. Whenever a project paid off, he bought expensive gadgets to reward himself. He told friends, "Money comes and goes." But deep down, he felt guilty for having more than his siblings. His mind believed abundance created disconnection. During an MMI seminar, he traced that belief to childhood dinners where his father said, "Rich people ruin families." That sentence became his thermostat. Once he replaced it with a new declaration, "The more I have, the more I can help," his spending shifted naturally. Within a year, he paid off every credit card balance. Awareness changes everything. You can't fix what you can't see. So, pause for a moment. Think back to your own upbringing. What did you hear about money? What did you see people around you doing with it? What early experiences shaped your emotions toward it? Write them down. That list is your current money script. Our financial conditioning is formed through 3 channels: verbal programming, modeling, and specific incidents. Verbal programming, what you heard. Every phrase you absorbed about money became a command. Money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are greedy. We can't afford it. Each one planted a seed of limitation. If wealth equals greed in your subconscious, your mind will protect you from becoming greedy by keeping you broke. It's not sabotage, it's self-preservation. Modeling what you saw. Maybe your parents saved every cent and lived in fear. Maybe they spent everything to prove success. Whatever pattern you watched became your blueprint. Children rarely do what parents say. They repeat what parents do. Specific incidents. What you experienced. Think of the first time money caused you pain or embarrassment. Did someone scold you for wanting too much? Did you lose a wallet and hear, "You can't be trusted with money"? Those emotional moments created strong neural links that still control adult behavior. If your subconscious mind must choose between deeply rooted emotion and logic, Harv reminds us, emotion will always win. Angela, a marketing executive, always saved diligently. But every time her savings reached a certain amount, something went wrong. A car repair, a family crisis, an impulsive shopping spree. She felt cursed. During a money blueprint exercise, she remembered being 8 years old. Her father lost his job right after the family celebrated buying a new television. That night, she overheard her mother say, "We shouldn't have spent that money. It jinxed us." Her child mind concluded, when good things happen, bad things follow. So as an adult, she unconsciously destroyed her financial good things before something worse could happen. Once she saw the pattern, she replaced it with a new belief. I can celebrate abundance safely. Joy attracts more good. Within months, Angela doubled her emergency fund and kept it. The curse was never real. It was just conditioning. Every belief you hold about money has an origin story, and once you uncover it, you can rewrite it. Awareness is step 1. In the next part of this episode, we'll explore how to disassociate from those old patterns and begin reprogramming your mind for wealth. Before we continue, take a short, deep breath. Let the ideas settle. If these insights are already opening new doors in your thinking, imagine what will happen when you fully reset your financial blueprint. Subscribe to SR Books Insights so you never miss the next transformation chapter, where we bring you lessons from Harv Eker, Robert Kiyosaki, and more. Together, let's learn, grow, and make the world rich again. Now let's go deeper. If your outer world is only a mirror, what happens when you change the reflection inside? This next section is about mastering the inner game of wealth, where mindset meets emotion and belief becomes biology. Picture a tree in a wide field. The fruits hanging from its branches are your results, your income, savings, lifestyle, and peace of mind. But the roots, unseen beneath the soil, are your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions about money. If the fruits are small, it's not the branches you fix, it's the roots. Harv says it simply, money is a result, wealth is a result, health is a result. Your outer world is a result of your inner world. When people ask, "How can I earn more?" he asks back, "How can you grow more?" Because your results will never outgrow your self-image. Story: The Painter. A young painter once sold a single canvas for $10,000. Shocked, he spent the money in weeks and never painted again. Years later, he admitted, "I couldn't handle being successful. I didn't think I deserved it." His roots could not support the new fruit. Until he worked on deservingness, every opportunity wilted. So pause and ask, do I truly believe I deserve abundance? Can I emotionally handle success when it arrives? If not, your mind will create situations that match your comfort zone. Your identity sets your financial limit. You can't consistently earn beyond who you believe you are. If you see yourself as someone who gets by, you'll unconsciously avoid actions that could make you prosperous. If you see yourself as a creator of value, you'll look for ways to serve more people. Harv's golden line: your income can grow only to the extent that you do. Story: The Saleswoman. Maria was a sales rep stuck at the same commission bracket for 5 years. Every January, she vowed, "This year I'll double it." Every December, same result. At MMI, she realized she always imagined herself earning just enough to cover bills. She rewrote her identity declaration. "I am a high-value professional who multiplies solutions." She visualized speaking with confidence, not desperation. By mid-year, her income tripled, not because she worked harder, but because she showed up differently. Identity first, income second. Affirmations are words you say. Declarations are words you own. When you declare, you send a command through your entire nervous system. That's why at the Millionaire Mind Intensive, Harv has audiences place a hand on their heart and shout, "I have a millionaire mind." It may feel silly until you realize repetition with emotion is how the subconscious rewires. Modern neuroscience confirms it. Neurons that fire together, wire together. Try this each morning. My inner world creates my outer world. I am the master of my wealth. Say it out loud. Feel it. Because emotion is the electricity that turns words into wiring. Think about the sentences you repeat daily, silently or aloud. Are they declarations of power or of limitation? All inner work demands outer proof. You can't think your way rich, you train your way rich. Eker teaches, if you're not fully, totally, and truly committed to creating wealth, chances are you won't. Commitment means acting even when comfort resists. Story: The Coffee Shop Dream. Two friends wanted to open a cafe. Anna attended an MMI weekend and left declaring, "I act in spite of fear." Her partner waited for the right time. A year later, Anna owned 3 outlets. The partner was still waiting. The difference wasn't timing, it was wiring. Millionaire minds act, then adjust. Poor minds wait, then regret. If this is resonating, if you can feel that shift inside, don't stop here. Subscribe now to SR Books Insights. Each week, we decode the mindsets that built the world's most extraordinary lives, from Harv Eker to Robert Kiyosaki and beyond. Your journey from learning to living wealth starts here. Together, let's make the world rich again. Change follows 4 steps: awareness, understanding, disassociation, reconditioning. Awareness: notice your thoughts about money without judgment. Understanding: realize they came from others, parents, culture, fear, not from truth. Disassociation: you are not your programming. Reconditioning: replace the old script through new habits, environment, and emotion. Harv reminds us, you can't solve a money problem with the same mind that created it. So if your blueprint says scarcity, Flood your environment with abundance. Read wealth books. Network with doers. Celebrate every dollar that enters your life. Mini exercise. Tonight, write one limiting belief on paper. Cross it out boldly. Below it, write a new declaration, one that excites you. Read it before bed for 7 nights. Small acts, repeated, rewire destiny. You've now uncovered the roots, the thermostat, and the laws behind your financial results. Before we transition, remember this core truth. It's not enough to know the principles. You must practice them until they become you. Wealth isn't what you have. It's who you are becoming. You've learned how your money blueprint was formed and why it controls your financial thermostat. Now comes the breakthrough. How to rewrite the code and install a new one that attracts, retains, and multiplies wealth. Take a deep breath. This is where knowledge turns into practice. Every belief you hold is like a file in a computer. Some are useful, some are corrupted. Reprogramming means identifying which files no longer serve you and overwriting them with empowering code. Harv explains, you don't try to erase old thoughts, you replace them. Start by catching yourself in real time. Each time you say something like, I can't afford that, pause and upgrade it to, how can I afford that? That small shift turns victim thinking into creative thinking. Story, Daniel's turnaround. Daniel was a teacher who dreamed of investing, but told himself, I don't know enough. After an MMI seminar, he changed it to, I learn quickly and act on what I learn. Within 6 months, he took a low-risk property course and bought his first rental unit. He didn't wait to feel ready. He reprogrammed the voice that said he wasn't. Ready isn't a feeling, it's a decision. You can't build a millionaire mind in a poverty-minded environment. Your friends, social feeds, and daily conversations are constant inputs into your subconscious. Harv often asks, who are you surrounding yourself with, complainers or creators? When you spend time with people who think big, you begin to think bigger naturally. Example. At one event in Johannesburg, a participant named Mandla stood up and said, I finally realized that my circle was cheering mediocrity. He joined a local entrepreneur community, and his energy changed within weeks. As he put it, environment is like gravity. It either pulls you down or lifts you up. Choose people who normalize growth. Money doesn't change you. It reveals you. It magnifies your values. If you are kind and purpose-driven, money gives you reach. If you're fearful, money gives you a bigger stage for fear. That's why Harv teaches gratitude as a wealth habit. He asks participants to say aloud every night, I am grateful for what I have, and I am open to receive more. Gratitude keeps your energy in flow. Scarcity locks it up. Mini reflection. Pause. Think of 3 things money has allowed you to do today. A meal, a roof, a moment of comfort. Say thank you for each. That simple practice aligns you with abundance. Millionaire minds own their results. Poor minds blame, justify, and complain. Every time you blame, you give away power. Every time you justify, you freeze growth. Every time you complain, you program your mind for more problems to complain about. Harv teaches participants to catch themselves mid-complaint and say, I take responsibility for my results. Responsibility doesn't mean fault, it means responsibility. The ability to respond with power. If you're feeling these shifts, keep them alive. Subscribe to SR Books Insights for weekly episodes that feed your mind with success nutrition. Every view, every share, Help someone else discover their own blueprint for wealth. New beliefs need daily reinforcement. Harv suggests 3 simple rituals to lock in your new financial identity. Morning declarations. Start each day with power statements. I create my life. I am an excellent money manager. I have a millionaire mind. Evening reflections. List wins from the day and express gratitude for money received in any form: cash, kindness, opportunity. Conscious spending. Every time you pay a bill, say thank you for the service it represents. This turns fear into flow. Example. In Singapore, a participant named Wei Ling began writing "Thank you for value received" on every check she signed. Within a year, she doubled her client base. She said, "It felt like money finally trusted me." Energy responds to respect. You've taken a deep journey through the hidden blueprint of wealth, from awareness to reprogramming. Remember, your money can grow only as fast as you do. Every thought you choose today plants tomorrow's reality. Tend your roots, and the fruits will follow. Today, you discovered that money is not the problem. Mindset is. You've seen how your blueprint was written by the voices, models, and memories of your past, and how, starting now, you can rewrite every line. Because wealth isn't created in your wallet. It's created in your words, your habits, your decisions, and most of all, in your belief that you are worthy of abundance. So take a breath. Let these truths settle deep into your spirit. Your new blueprint has already begun. If this episode inspired you, subscribe to SR Books Insights and share it with someone who's ready to change their financial story too. This was Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker, narrated by SR Books Insights. This is more than mindset. It's a mission. Keep seeking, keep growing, keep giving. And together, let's make the world rich again.